You're listening to Sister Stargazers, celestial and terrestrial observations and advice from two real-life sisters.
Welcome, fellow stargazers. Your sisters are in the house. Hey, Jude.
Hi there, Sarah.
Happy week of Valentine's Day, our namesake week.
Yes, isn't this exciting? I wanted to dedicate this show to our dad.
Yes, it's Valentine's week, our namesake week, and his birthday. He was an Aquarian, 17th of February. That's nice. Let's do that. Thanks, Dad. It's episode 75.
Yeah, Sunday, February 12th through Saturday, February 18th.
Exactly. And one theme we're going to look at is bringing it back to the core, not getting too fixed in our heads. So let's take it away.
Yeah, that's so good because there's a couple things this week that can really create a sense of stuckness, like we are not moving forward fast enough, or that things are really kind of bogged down.
Yeah.
And that's a sun making a conjunction to Saturn in Aquarius.
Yes.
So that's one thing. Plus we have the last quarter moon before the new moon next week. So we have the moon in Scorpio square the sun in Aquarius. That's a fixed square. And that's happening at 25 degrees Scorpio to 25 degrees Aquarius, which is the same degree that Venus met up with Saturn a few weeks ago. So there might be issues that you're revisiting of things that you wanted to get started, or relationships that you might have revisited, or projects, or even just a feeling, a good feeling, something that you wanted to cultivate, like get a good habit started that you felt that you might have had to push aside because for whatever reason, life takes over.
Exactly.
So what you're going to get to do this week is kind of get a reboot with the sun conjuncting Saturn, with that square from the sun moon. But the thing is, it's going to need a little push. So there's going to be a sense of, I got to get back in the rhythm. I got to get this started again. I got to get myself motivated. So just don't beat up on yourself too much this week, because that's part of the picture, the aspect picture. This sun conjunct Saturn is saying, okay, well, you had good intentions and now it's time to really put things in place.
Okay.
The other cool thing that we have happening this week is Venus is conjunct Neptune. So this happens once every 2 years or so. So it's a wonderful time to use our imagination, to drop into our what if possibility list, and to dream. Venus conjunct Neptune in Pisces is just a beautiful aspect for love, romance. This week is Valentine's week. So, that will be in play. It will be making aspects. It will be exact on Wednesday, one day after Valentine's Day, but it's going to be moving into that position all the way from Sunday, up to Wednesday when it's conjunct. So Tuesday, Valentine's Day, is still a great day, to honor St. Valentine. But you can also know that there's a buildup coming to this day, and then there's going to be the exact conjunction on Wednesday.
Okay.
There's also coming into this week, and that sun conjunct Saturn is exact on Thursday, but we'll be feeling it. We'll be feeling it all week. I mean, it's within orb on Sunday, just duties, responsibilities, dedication. There's another stellium of planets which speaks to relationship and dedication, and that's happening over in Aries, and making another opposition to a group of planets and dwarf planets over in Libra. So we have in Aries, we have Vesta at 3 degrees Aries. What are you dedicated to?
Right.
What gets your fire going? We have Jupiter at 9 degrees Aries. So there's a 6-degree, orb there. We have Chiron at 13 degrees Aries. And then we have Juno at 17 degrees Aries.
Wow.
So there's the stellium of planets kind of, really close in Aries that are speaking to our personal sense of wounding, our personal dedication to what we want to do or who we want to be, and also who we partner with.
Yeah.
So that's all happening in Aries, which is saying it's all about me, my hurt, my partners, my fire, my desires, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But then all of this grouping in Aries is making an opposition over to Libra, which is saying it's really not about you.
Yes.
It's about us. It's take a bigger picture. And that's also, I think, related to Venus conjunct Neptune, is take a higher view, take a bigger picture. And that song, The Higher Love by Stevie Winwood comes up for me, like that's just a great tune.
Yeah.
But I mean, in this particular configuration, kind of raise it up a little bit.
Yeah.
At the same time, ground. It's really necessary to ground because there is no earth in this. Well, Uranus is in Taurus, but that doesn't count because that's not really grounded. I mean, that's more like lightning.
Yes.
If you want to ground, that's like lightning. But you had the card that came out. I wanted to
today's
to that.
Today's card that came out is the King of Pentacles. And once upon a time, an astrologer friend had shared with me that the King of Pentacles, when you look at this card, this figure is sitting on this throne, this throne that's just covered with vines and grapes and bull. There's two bulls at the top corners of the throne, but there's a foot on a dragon's head. And I was told that this card can signify, having come through the challenges, having conquered the obstacles, having slayed the dragon, and being super grounded. I mean, this figure is covered in grape leaves. You and I were talked offline about extravagance and just allowing to be in this state of luxury or magnificence, I guess. And the other mag words that came up were this capacity to magnify with that stellium in Aries, but also like to magnify your own me issues. But how can we then be more magnanimous in maybe being a witness to others' pain or wounding, or having deeper empathy because we've been there before? And also just how deeply grounded this king is in his seat. And then we were talking a little bit, we had talked about the Sabian symbol, which we can come back to, but this idea of returning to being grounded because there's not much earth this week and we got to get out of our heads.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the Sabian for 28 Aquarius, which is where Saturn and the sun are, is a tree felled and sawed to ensure a supply of wood for the winter. So knowledge and skill used in its natural surroundings for the satisfaction of vital basic needs. So again, like this, using our resources, like really, really kind of taking stock of what our resources are. What are the things that are really important to us? But really, this idea of a tree felled and sawed is something that we can look at as something practical. And preparing ourselves for whatever next steps we want to make. So there could be a sense of feeling stuck or feeling like you've got to charge up to get this momentum going, but it will be worth it.
Yes. The tree reminds me too of that phrase, chop wood, carry water. Like not just keep going, but what can you do right now to keep moving forward? It doesn't have to be a huge display of effort or motion, but what can you do? What's something, the practicality of just a task, a simple task. And we also mentioned taking pleasure in an embodied experience when we're so in our head. Like, what can we do to just, whether it's stretching or moving or walking or cutting wood or preparing a meal, like what can we do and how can we enjoy that experience? And I think that's a little bit of what the King of Pentacles is reminding us. Enjoy the embodiment of the experience. Otherwise, you're going to get trapped in your head.
Yeah. And that's really easy to do. Mercury is going to be sextiling Jupiter on Friday the 17th. So Mercury is really active. It's in Aquarius. So it's very active, and it's conjunct Charleclos, which is this beautiful centaur, wife of Chiron, who's a muse, a nurse, and a midwife. Yeah. And so Charleclos is also offering these opportunities to craft our language in a way that is supportive.
Yeah.
And sextile to Jupiter, we have these opportunities as the week closes to really use our judgment, to take in a fuller, bigger picture, to kind of speculate a little bit, offer positive thinking, be curious, have an interest in learning. There's also teaching that could be involved with this Mercury sextile Jupiter.
Yeah.
So the moon will be in Aquarius on Saturday the 18th and will conjunct Mercury. So again, between Friday and Saturday, there's these opportunities. So Mercury sextile to Jupiter on Friday, the moon conjuncts Mercury on Saturday. So the moon will then make a sextile to Jupiter. So there's a lot of big thinking that can come into the picture later in the week.
Which is great because then we're at a new moon point on the 19th, which will be episode 76.
Yeah, and the sun enters Pisces on the 18th as well.
Oh my gosh, time is flying.
Yeah, this might be important to kind of just, as the sun enters Pisces, and we've been through this week of sun conjunct Saturn, right?
Yeah.
The sun will be moving into Pisces, but Saturn will be moving into Pisces a month from now.
Yeah.
So if we have an opportunity, while the sun moves into Pisces, to like maybe clear the way a little bit, so that when Saturn gets in there, we've worked through some of the things that we need to do while the sun was conjunct Saturn in Aquarius.
Excellent. Yeah. That's how I see these weeks before the new moon, like a preparation week.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll wish everybody a very happy Valentine's Day week. I hope a lot of love comes into your week, Judy.
Yeah. You've got the potential. Everybody. It's all there. It's all there.
Well, awesome.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, listeners, you can send us an email with your thoughts and questions at connect@sisterstargazers.com. Don't forget also Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can tune in from anywhere. That's 90.9 FM on your radio dial, WMPG.org, for our weekly astrological deep dive half-hour astrology show. I don't know. Anything else for this week?
I have no more thoughts on this. I just want to wish everyone a happy love day. Don't get hung up in all the stuckness.
All right. Well, thanks, Jude.
Thank you, Sarah. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to Sister Stargazers. Let us know what worked for you this week. Find us on Facebook and post a comment at Sister Stargazers.